Hello everyone, this is your blood-sucking, sexy, lusty vampire, Midnight Prime.
And your crossbow-wielding, dragon-bone weapon-making vampire hunter, Voidmasters.
Yes, as you can hear from the puns that we've been pulling off, we are going to be talking about the newest and recent latest DLC, Skyrim Dawnguard. And we're going to be discussing the story, the items that they added in the game, and what we think of it.
I guess I'll start off.
Of course.
The best thing that they added into the game, and I want everyone to thumbs up this video if you agree with me, best thing they added in, dragon bone weapons.
Yay! Finally!
Yes, that should have been in it from the start.
Exactly. I mean, I was wondering, okay, we got all these other weapons and every armor-making weapon and every type, except for dragons. There's armor of them plus a shield.
Yeah.
But never a weapon. I'm wondering why not dragon weapons? You got Daedric weapons, you got dwarven weapons, you got ebony weapons,
Glass weapons.
yeah, but no dragon weapons. So finally I was so happy that they added it in.
Yes. The second thing I do not like, this is something I actually do not like, is the story on the vampire side.
Explain.
Well, the story on the vampire side, it just seems so tacked on. I mean, everything that you do, it just doesn't make sense. Like, okay, I can understand you joining the Dawnguard, becoming a vampire hunter, going on this quest, you find this girl, sure, you take her there, and then if you reject it, you know, you say, okay, I'm not going to be a vampire, I don't want to be one. And then you go on trying to stop the vampires from doing their prophecy, which is basically blotting out the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the vampire side, it makes no sense. None of it makes sense because you're basically going off on your own, doing the exact same thing, trying to stop the prophecy, but you're a vampire.
But you don't know anything about the prophecy. You just totally got yourself in it without no knowledging of it.
Yeah, but once you figure it out, I mean, you're a vampire. Why wouldn't you want the sun blotted out? So why try and stop it? But here's the thing I really, really don't like that they did. After a certain point in the game, it's basically the same. I mean, literally, the story, everything, it's the same, except for people will comment on the fact that you're either human or you're a vampire. Like, when you go to a certain place, I won't mention its name, and you find someone's mother, that I will tell you, but when you find this woman's mother, she remarks on whether or not you're a hunter or a vampire. And that's basically the difference. That's the only difference that you get.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. Everything else is the same. You can get all the same things. And here's the thing I also don't like. If you join the Dawnguard side, why would you want to blot out the sun? Can you think of any reason why you would want to?
No reason at all.
There you go. So, why does it give you the ability to do so?
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's your point. That's the only thing I don't like. Otherwise, the story on the Dawnguard side is perfect. I mean, it's suspenseful, sure, there's a little bit of running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But, so was Shivering Isles a little bit.
Yeah. Basically, from the vampire side story, everything he said, I would have said myself. Just didn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean, it does give you an option whether to decline Harkon's reward of becoming a vampire or just become prey and stuff, but it's just like, okay, everything else is a bit too easy. If you become a vampire, going through the quest that you're going through is way too easy, but going through the Dawnguard is a bit difficult because you get different options. Say, for example, if you're a Dawnguard, if you choose a Dawnguard and decline Harkon's reward of becoming a vampire lord, basically when you go to the Soul Cairn, you can't go there because the only thing they want is your soul, and you got the option again to become a vampire or have your soul extracted into a soul gem. So I'm like, okay, I still do not want to be a vampire, but I don't mind having my soul extracted into the soul gem. I mean, it gives you like these options whether you want to go through all the trouble of getting your soul back after you finish that quest in the Soul Cairn, or or for simple fact you just want to be a vampire just so you don't have to go through all that crap.
Oh, but here's the bad thing. If you choose to become a vampire, basically all that stuff that you did with the Dawnguard is null and void. It's almost as if you might as well have just taken the vampire side, because it basically puts it that you join the vampire side.
Yeah. So if you want to be a Dawnguard through and through, do not become a vampire. I repeat, do not become a vampire.
But here's the thing. Here's something I really don't like. Even after you complete the Dawnguard side, even after you do all of that, let's say you stayed human throughout the entire thing.
Okay.
You still have the option to become a vampire.
Yeah, even after the
All
quest is over,
Yeah.
you talk to Sarana, and the option is there. It's still there. I mean, it's not enforcing you to become one. It's your choice whether you want to or not. Unless you're achieving alcoholic and wants to achieve an achievement known as the Vampire Master.
Yeah. I could see it for high-leveled people, you know. If you're really high-leveled, you've already maxed out your level. You're level 81, and you've maxed everything out that you wanted to max out. Yeah, I could see you becoming a vampire lord, basically to, you know, get that achievement and to, you know, add a little bit more fun onto it.
Don't forget, they also added a new skill perk, you know, for Vampire Lord and for Werewolf.
Oh yeah, I was getting to that. Unfortunately, this is something I don't like. There's only one way to join basically become a werewolf, and that's
Basically, to join the companions.
Yes, but there's a downside. If, and I'm saying if, you decide to strip yourself of the werewolf thing, it's gone forever. It literally is gone forever. There is no way to become a werewolf again. At least none that I found. If there is one, leave a comment. Tell us that hey, you're wrong. There is a way to become a werewolf again. I don't know, but as far as I found out, there isn't one.
Yeah. I know you can become a vampire very easily than you can with a werewolf.
Oh yeah, you just fight a vampire and basically wait 3 days and boom, you're a vampire.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that way of becoming a vampire actually gives you vampire lord ability, or if not. I'm not sure on that. I will test that out later on though.
I think you gotta get it from a certain vampire who did the Moloch Bog ritual thing. I mean,
to any of you all who don't know who Moloch Bog is, let's just put it this way: look him up. He's the king of a certain thing.
Yeah. Don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did they add? Oh yeah, Undead Horse. Not from World of Warcraft.
No, I think his name is
Arvak.
Oh, Arvak.
Every time I hear the name Arvak, I think of Artex. I'm sorry.
Really? I think of RK.
I think of Artex.
I don't know. I can't remember who RK is. I remember the name, but I'm
RK is an Adra.
Oh yeah, he's the Adra.
Mhm.
Boy, my face is red. But
Yes.
anyways, yeah. Every time I hear the word Arvak, I think of RK for some reason. But I like the Undead Horse because, frankly, every time I get Shadowmare, which is one of the most awesome horses you can get in the game, he dies.
Yeah, you cannot get him back. I still got mine.
If I was in your game, I would so kill your Shadowmare.
No, don't kill my Shadowmare.
Yeah.
He's a loyal, good horse.
That can only go in certain places, whereas Arvak can go anywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of like a horse in your pocket.
Well, that's basically the point. What else did they... Oh, the crossbow.
Love the crossbow. It's not... I will say this, depending on how well your smithing is. The bow and arrow is still a bit stronger than a crossbow, but I like the crossbow in general is because it makes me feel like I am holding a gun.
That proves that technology is going to start increasing in the Elder Scrolls universe, so look out, everyone. We're probably going to have Fable meets Elder Scrolls soon.
Yeah, so it is awesome to have a crossbow and steel bolts. And not speaking of steel bolts, there are different types of steel bolts that you can add to your arsenal instead of the original one.
Yes, the explosive elemental ones, fire, ice, and lightning. Then you get a dwarven crossbow, and also the same type, fire, ice, lightning, explosive.
Yeah, it is Awesome. Oh, and there are also new quests too, like the Lost Ages. I played through the Lost Ages. At first, I was kind of confused of where to go, but after watching a couple of videos, I learned where to go, and I couldn't find the other two erythium crystal that I needed to forge, form a key to find this erythium forge. I managed to find it. It gives you like 3 options of what you can make with 1 erythium crystal. You can either make a crown, or you can make a spider rod, or you can make a shield. For me, I chose a crown because it makes my Argonian look pretty.
Oh, also, to those people who are not sure whether to get it yet, I would suggest getting it, but here's a little tip. You remember the Elder Scroll that you get from the main quest? Yeah, you have an option to actually sell your Elder Scroll to the Mage's College, I believe, in the library. Don't do that.
Why?
If you sell it, you can't ever get it back, 1, and you need it.
Oh yeah, definitely you will need it. Don't sell it.
I'm not sure if you really can't get it back. I think that if you sold it, you could probably go talk to him and buy it back.
Or maybe if you're a thief, you could take it from him.
Right. The guy's an orc, and he even says that that library is like his own little realm of oblivion. I don't believe he's going to allow you to steal an Elder Scroll from him. But here's the one thing I hate. I even hated this about the original game, is that there's an Elder Scroll in Skyrim. All the Elder Scrolls are supposed to be locked up in the White Gold Palace.
Maybe something happened at the White Gold Palace.
Yeah, it has been several hundred years. But one of them I could expect. One of them I could say, okay, yeah, that's not too bad. There's 1 Elder Scroll. But 3 Elder Scrolls in Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
No. No. Not gonna accept that. But there are 3 Elder Scrolls in Skyrim, and who knows, with more DLC there probably might even be more. You might be carrying around like an entire library of Elder Scrolls. Oh, and for some reason, my game has a glitch that my wife's here doesn't, and I can never drop off my Elder Scrolls unless I get another house.
Ha 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 ha.
Because I always like to get the house that's in, not Solitude, but the other place.
Windhelm?
Yes, Windhelm. And for some reason, I have a glitch where the chest that's supposed to be at the foot of my bed is never there.
I still got the chest.
Yeah, and you got that room that's across the bedroom for some reason that never works for me.
Yeah, and I cannot get out Mayroon's Dagon from that other chest box
But I can.
Well, lucky for you.
So both of us have a few glitches here and there in our game, but frankly, I really don't care because the Elder Scroll weighs nothing. So I'm not all that upset.
Oh, and if you are sick and tired of your old look and want to have a new design for your character, you can! For only 1,000 gold. But you gotta go to the Ragged Flag and find this cloak woman, and she'll design your look.
Yep. But know this, you cannot change your gender or your race. Only how you look.
Yeah, only how you look. Sorry, you cannot change your race or your gender.
It would be nice to change from a Argonian to a Nord or it's for other things.
No way, man. I mean, that would not make no sense.
I'm saying it would be kind of cool to do so.
Huh. I like the whole changing my whole look and everything. I could like add some more scars on my Argonian, or probably change the hairstyle, or probably change the skin tone and the width and the height of my cheek, eyes, and mouth and other things.
Yeah, one of these days I need to go and take my Nord there and give him a shave. I think he's getting a bit too rugged. Well, I've looked at the time on how this is going on. I think we've talked enough about everything.
Oh yeah. Our stated opinion. Well, first off, the story is good. We finally got the stuff that we all been dying to want.
Yeah.
So.
And horse combat.
Yes, horse combat. Woo! I can shoot my arrow and swing my axe and my mace left and right. Awesome.
But yeah, that's all that we really have to say. And thank goodness YouTube doesn't have a limit anymore.
And unlike Harley Quinn's DLC, we're going to give this one a very high score because I love it so much.
I actually give it a 9.5. As I said, I'd give it higher if the vampire side had more meat to it instead of just being tacked on.
Yeah, I give it a 9.5 too. So 9.5 for Skyrim Dawnguard. Woo!
A definite buy in my eyes.
Yes, definite buy. Hopefully they'll make another DLC for it.
It's coming.
So anyway, sorry I squeal. So anyway, that's all we have to say about this DLC. It is awesome to get for your Skyrim if you want. It doesn't cost that much to get, so be prepared to be either a Dawnguard or a vampire. So once again, this is Midnight Prime, your sexy, blood-sucking, lusty vampire.
And Void Masters, your crossbow-wielding, dragon-bone weapon-making vampire hunter.
Saying bye-bye.
Peace out.